Which is better? Winning a game with a lower average or losing it with a higher one? Are these two cases even comparable? Today I want to talk about something most of us look at every single time we play, but maybe don't always understand it in the right way. Open any darts app, watch any game, listen to any commentary. There is a number which always comes up first. Are you a 60 player, 70 player, or 80 player? And of course, it's not about how old we are. We are talking about averages. Simple, understandable, and it gives you a label. Just so we speak the same language. An average is a number of points you score per 3 darts over a given period. That period can be anything. One visit, one leg, one match, one tournament, or even a whole year. And here's the interesting part. In competition, you don't progress with higher average. You progress by winning. It reminds me of possession in football. A team can hold the ball for 90 minutes and still lose 1-0. So let me be clear. I'm not against averages. I just think they only make sense in the right context. When I started playing competitive darts, I was obsessed with my average. To be honest, that was the only thing I really cared about. If I had a good average, I felt satisfied, even if I lost. If I had a bad average, it ruined my whole evening, even if I won and hit a great checkout at the end. That should already tell you something. And slowly I noticed what that did to my game. I checked my average mid-match. I forced high scoring instead of playing smart setups. I felt the pressure to keep it high. That's a dangerous place to be. Because improvement is important, of course it is. But if the numbers start driving your decisions, you're no longer competing freely. Last year I had the honor of playing at the WDF World Masters in my home country. Tough group, a seeded player and a very strong young talent. And in the deciding game, I threw a 97 average. I didn't have to look at the scoreboard to know that I'm playing really well. You feel it. The rhythm is clear, the board is big, and you hit everything. It was one of those moments when you feel, okay, maybe I reached a new level. And the next day, first match, out. And looking back, I think a part of it was complacency. That 97 average quietly told me, maybe this is your new standard now. But it wasn't. It was one match, 2 points in the stat sheet, nothing more. Trophies aren't given for averages. They are given for matches won. That hit me hard. But if averages don't decide who advances, why do we care about them so much? Because they are useful. If someone throws a 105 average, you know that you are watching something special. And yes, usually higher averages mean a stronger game. But competition doesn't happen in usually. It happens in moments. One missed double, one loose visit, one brave checkout from your opponent, and suddenly your match is gone. That's why I see averages as long-term indicators, not short-term judges. They measure level, but wins measure performance. Let's take a simple example. You finish a leg in 12 darts. Brilliant, everything clicked. Then the next one takes 21. Messy, not pretty. On the scoreboard, both count exactly the same. One leg. In averages, that's a 53-point difference. Sometimes the ugly legs are the ones that win you a match. And that's something I need to remind myself of constantly. I'll be honest, I'm not completely detached from the short-term averages yet. I still get excited when I see a high number. And I still get slightly frustrated if I see a low one. But I'm learning to shift my focus. After tight games, when the averages aren't great, I started saying this out loud. Win is a win. Because that mindset can be trained. Value the result in the moment and use the numbers later for analysis. Now that I tracked the monthly averages, I shifted the focus a bit from single matches. Over time they tell you a story. They show consistency and they show progress. That's where averages truly matter. Not in one leg, not in one match, but across months and seasons. So you know now, I'm not against averages. I just believe we need to read them in the right context. I would really like to hear how you relate to this. Have you ever won with low average and still felt disappointed? Or lost with a high one and still felt proud? Let's talk about it. Thanks for joining today. Remember, darts is fun, watch and play every day. Cheers.